is clear that we are in a moment where there are people who refuse to look up, people who refuse to accept that the planet is warming, people who refuse to accept that our democracy is being violated, people who refuse to accept that the takeover of police in one city can metastasize into the takeover of police in your city. This is one of those moments where we are not called to look down and act as if the dangers that are swirling around us are not real. This is one of those moments where we have to be honest about where we are and dare to believe that God will use us to effectuate a different outcome than the one we are seeing. Maybe I'm not coming through clearly enough. There are too many of us who have buried our heads in the sand, and we don't see that surrounding us are the very authors of destruction. What's surrounding us are the very symptoms of death making. And instead of us looking up and daring to believe that we can do something differently and be something differently, we've decided not to look up. Can I say it another way? In only 7 months, he has neutered and weaponized the media. In 7 months, he's dismantled the civil service infrastructure through mass terminations. In 7 months, there have been books banned that perceived to be against the national interest. In 7 months, he used the legal system to intimidate political opponents. In 7 months, he declared an emergency to expand executive power that allowed him to take over police functions. In 7 months, created an open-air prison for immigrants and people deemed outsiders. I said in 7 months. Now, here's the problem with what I just said to you. You think I'm talking about Donald Trump, but I'm actually talking about Adolf Hitler. And the danger is the first 7 months of Donald Trump 2.0 look just like the first 7 months of Hitler in Nazi Germany. You better learn how to look up. I wish I was hyperbolizing. I wish I was being facetious. I wish I was just trying to be sensational in this moment. But the reality is, if we are not careful and we don't start looking up, the very same way that Germany went in the 30s may be the way the United States goes in the 20s. Somebody said, I didn't come to church to hear that. Well, maybe you came to the wrong church because this is not the time for us to put our heads down and miss the fact that our planet is changing. This is not the time for us to put our heads down and act as if the Supreme Court is not coming after your rights and your sister's rights and your daughter's rights. This is our time to look up. That's why I'm calling you today to keep watching the sun. For the text says, from the rising of the sun until the setting of the same, our God is worthy to be praised. I wish I had a witness on this Sunday morning. I know so many of us on the vineyard or in Europe, wherever we go during the summer, but somebody came to church today because they needed a reminder that as long as the sun still rises and the sun still sets, there is a God that's greater than Washington, D.C. There is a hill that's higher than Capitol Hill, and that is the hill called Calvary. I wish I had some saints in here today that can say, I will not look down, I'll keep looking up.
Look here, everybody.